Episode 1, page 37. There is now a line of 3 lights moving in the murk. The lights have now become 3 tall, thin figures moving slowly, deliberately, and in union. Page 38. We now see them as tall, thin, clad in a silver link one-piece suit. Page 39. 2 of the silver-clad figures start to take off their parkas. As they do so, the sleeve on the arm of one of them slips back. Instead of flesh, there is a transparent arm-shaped forearm containing shining rods and lights. There is a normal hand at the end of it. Episode 2, page 6. On the head is a long, shining metal plate stretching from the center of the hairline front of the occupant. Page 7. On the front of the trunk is a mechanical computer-like unit consisting of switches, 2 rows of lights, and a short, movable proboscis. They carry exotic sidearms. At the elbow joints and shoulders, they carry small, round-like cylinders acting over the joints. Page 8. When Kral speaks, it is flat but not Dalekish, hard in tone.
We are called Cybermen.
Page 17. The creature is human-shaped. It stands, twisted, as if in terrible pain. Its entire head is covered in what first looks like a balaclava, with no hole for a face, and tied up in a rough knot on the top. Page 18. Closer inspection, the material of the balaclava is a sticky pale flesh, almost white, gleamingly wet. It is thinly seamed with what looks like veins, as if the material was fashioned out of the veiny white of an eyeball. Beneath this, facial features shift and move. It wears what almost could be a surgical gown. As it steps forward into the room, we realize it's pushing along a drip feed on a stand, much like you see in any hospital. With one eerily human hand, it touches the keypad on its drip feed, typing in something. A moment later, a Stephen Hawking-type voice emits.
Pain, 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 pain.
Page 26. Her hands flatten to her chest and encounters machinery. Under the fabric of a surgical gown, there seems to be some sort of fairly bulky chest unit. She feels all around her, front and back. It's like it's a part of her. Page 42. 3 new patients are shuffled out of the room. These ones are slightly different, no drip feed now, and a larger chest unit. And eerily, there are eye holes roughly cut in the bag of the covering of the head. Close on one of the patients. Terrified, bloodshot eyes peer out. And we hear the sing-song voice, now from the chest unit.
Die, 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 me.
Page 46. A pale face is watching them from out of a window. It's a patient. This one has eye holes, but it's also slit cut for a mouth. It stares mournfully, looking into the murk. Page 51. There are 4 patients in the room, each one in a wheelchair. They're seemingly drug and lolling. Again, these ones are slightly different. The eye holes are more finesse, and they have mouth slits. At this point, they're starting to become hauntingly recognizable. One of them wears a sort of silver skull cap, conceals the tie on top of its head. Page 53. He turns and takes a strange-shaped device from the table. It's some piping in a squared-off S shape. There's a unit mounted in the middle of the bar of the S. It looks like a torchlight. He now twists the unit in his hands so that the top curve of the S swivels down the lamp unit and mirrors the bottom curve. It becomes recognizable as the head handles of a Mondasian Cyberman. Page 57. The light cast by the door illuminates a pair of booted feet. Page 58. Cut away before we can see what the Doctor and Ardles see. They stare in horror. The unit we saw earlier has become the head handles, and the finesse eye holes and mouth slits are recognizable as the round eyes and the box-shaped mouth of the 10th planet version of the Cybermen.